Okay, YouTube. People saying Boots Ennis must style Karen style. Um, I don't think Karen has the power to keep Boots off of him, and Boots has to cut off the ring. I believe he have to knock out Karen, and then he got the opportunity to unify the belts. Let's get it. All right. First of all, Boots must solve Karen's style. I agree with that, but I don't think Karen's style is hard to solve because I believe he's one-dimensional. I believe Karen is an expert at one thing and one thing only: stamina and survival. I believe that he can laterally move for 15 rounds if he have to, if it meant him surviving to the 15th round. I believe he's very good at survival, and he has a good gas tank. He got stamina. You know, he built like a swimmer somewhere. He got good stamina. He probably practiced a lot of swimming. You see, a lot of these boxers don't understand swimming helps with stamina. Any lunging exercise, any type of thing where you got to jump and move consistently, that helps with your stamina because you become more and more capable of moving for a long period of time, and your body adapts to moving for extended periods of time. And I believe Karen can move as long as he wants to. However, to solve his style, I believe Boots has to do a few things. First of all, we all know he got to cut off the ring. Okay, so when Karen step left, he step left. If Karen step right, he step right. Don't just move forward ladder. Don't just move linear. Don't move forwards, because you move forward, he just gonna dip out. Probably to your strong hand and your weak hand. Probably to your right hand and Boots to southpaw. If Boots step forward, he probably gonna move to Boots' right hand. So the Karen's left actually. But I believe that if Boots, let's say if Karen steps left, all Boots got to do is drop his lead hand and throw a hook to the body to cut off his escape route with a punch. Instead of chasing him around the ring, I believe Boots can cut off his escape routes with a punch. I believe he can cut off his escape routes with a lateral step or with a punch. And I believe once Karen start feeling them punches and once Boots start timing his escape routes, I believe Karen is mentally gonna be fatigued. He gonna be like, fuck, I gotta stand and fight with this dude. And once he stand and fight with that dude, that's when I think it's gonna be bad, because I don't think a lot of people can stand and fight with Boots. Unless your name is Terrence Crawford, unless your name is Errol Spence, Prime Errol Spence. Prime Errol Spence versus Prime Ennis would have been a master class, but PBC was protecting their fighters for too long. Them dudes should have fought a long time ago. Errol should have fought Jerron before he fought Terrence. Maybe Jerron would have fought Terrence for Undisputed. It's crazy how so many things in boxing would have changed from one fight happening. You know, if Errol fought Jerron, that's his mandatory. Jerron could have won. Who knows? Or maybe Errol wins, and Errol truly is a superstar, and people can't disrespect him, and he fights Terrence. Who knows how this happens? But I believe that Karen is not gonna sit in the middle of that ring, and if he does, he's gonna get hurt. I believe he's gonna move as much as he can, and once Boots cut off that ring, he ain't gonna have nothing else to do but stand there. And once he stand there, it's gonna get bad. The reason I said it's gonna get bad because I don't believe Karen has the power to stop Boots from entering range and throwing hard punches. You know, if somebody gets on your line and throws hard punches and you don't hit him back and make him respect your power, then what's going to stop him from doing it again and again and again until he hurts you and get you out the ring? That's the part of boxing people don't understand. Power plays a big part. Power is the great equalizer because it can give you respect and give you time to think. If somebody knows you can hit hard, they're not going to be crazy quick to get on your line and throw a lot of punches. Unless they're much bigger than you and got a great chin and know their defense is good. Think of how Bivol did Canelo. Usually when people get on Canelo line and don't respect his power and throw hard punches, they get dropped. Let's look at Caleb Plant. Let's look at Jaime Munguia. Let's look at Edgar Berlanga. If you get on Canelo's line and your name not Triple G, you're gonna get dropped. Because Triple G could take punches. That dude's chin was crazy. And the reason I said it is because Boots can take a punch. I think Boots might take a punch from Karen and give a punch because Karen scared to trade. I think Boots might let Karen land a semi-hard punch just so he can give one out. I think Boots got that type of chin and power. He can catch and shoot. He can do all type of things. Ultimately, this is a fight. This is all bad for Karen because Karen is not particularly a boxer. People conflate a mover with a boxer. If you're a good mover, people automatically say you're a good boxer. No, you're a good mover. You're not a good boxer. You're a good mover. Once you combine movement with being able to sit, pick your shots, control the range and distance, and pot shot people, then you become a good boxer. And then you add defense on it, then you become a good boxer. But I don't think Karen is a great boxer. I think he's an elite mover for sure. If you want to test, I believe Karen could be a good gatekeeper, meaning he can fight all the young champions, all the young contenders trying to be world champions. He can fight all of them in testament and make that fight complicated. I believe that's what he can do. He's got great stamina and endurance, and if he don't want to get hurt, he's not gonna get hurt. The thing is, people praise Cameron for doing it against Boots, and I'm about to point out the double standard of boxing. Cameron can move 12 rounds against Boots, and people call him, Boots got to do his job and cut the ring off. But when Jermaine Ortiz does it against Tio, people say Jermaine Ortiz is scared. When Shakur does it against Edwin De Los Santos, Shakur's a runner. He's not good at boxing. He's a runner. He's not good at boxing. I'm like, bro, y'all dudes is hypocrites. It's a double standard. When he stand in front of Artem, y'all say he don't got power. When he uses movement, y'all say he a runner. So it's like a lose-lose. Damned if you do, damned if you don't. When it comes to a black fighter or a fighter you just simply don't like Shakur Stevenson or Boots. Boots can fight a runner, and when he don't get the knockout, y'all say Boots not good. Shakur can use movement and be a runner against a fighter, and y'all say Shakur is a runner. So it's like the black fighter loses no matter what happens, unless he has a spectacular performance against Terrence did like Errol. It's like that's expected out of the best black fighter. Unless you dismantle your opponent, how Terrence did Errol, you did not have a good performance. According to Hispanic and a lot of these trolls and racist bigots. You know, a lot of them just bigots. They don't like black fighters, they're a bigot. They don't like any fighter that don't look like them or don't have the complexion for the protection. If you're a black fighter and you're elite and people praise you, they looking for you to fall. It's point blank, period. They don't care. They want to see you lose. I go on a lot of these media forums and read a lot of these articles, and it's like Jaron Ennis is overrated. He should move up because he know he wants to get a fight. I'm like, instead of telling the people to fight Jaron in his own weight class, y'all gonna tell him move up because they ducking him. You know, it's like you the victim, but I'm gonna blame you. You getting ducked by all the people in your weight class, but it's your fault. So you need to move up right now. I like, damn, pick one. Like, if somebody ducking one of your favorite fighters, if somebody is gonna duck it in your way, if somebody ducks a Ryan Garcia, if somebody ducks a Teofimo, y'all quick to say, oh, he's a duck. He's ducking. He's ducking. Oh. But y'all got no smoke for Mario Barrios or Brian Norman or anybody else in that division. Y'all just want to see Brian Norman lose no matter how it happens. Y'all rather play politics. People would say Jaron Ennis don't deserve a big fight against Ryan Garcia or Teofimo because he's not exciting. Last time I checked, Jaron Ennis is one of the most exciting fighters in the ring. Jaron Ennis don't gotta talk outside the ring. He let his promoter do that. Now, if he was a shit talker, it would be way easier to sell him. But he's calm, he's laid back, and he's gonna beat you up when he get in that ring. And I think that's part of what makes him elite. But I believe that once he cut that ring off and he hurt Karen, I believe he's gonna have a good route to them unification fights. And when Boots unify, Ryan not gonna be safe because Ryan gonna fight at welterweight. Tio not gonna be safe. Brian Norman not gonna be safe. Stallion, none of these dudes gonna be safe. And I can't wait till that time comes. So let me know what y'all think. Like, comment, subscribe, and share this. Till next time.